Canada Smart Mind é uma escola de idiomas e imigração. Aqui, vamos ajudar você a melhorar o seu inglês e francês, e conseguir imigrar, e se adaptar ao mercado de trabalho, e à sociedade canadense. Queremos o seu sucesso nesta jornada, e contamos com você, para divulgar o nosso nome para crescer, e contribuir cada vez mais com o seu sucesso. Aqui você vai ter a nossa ajuda em inglês, francês e português.
Wonderful to have you back here. I'm going to show you how to search for your new job in Canada. You will see here 1 job searching ideas, 2 templates. This video will help you to be in the Canadian job market. 1 job searching ideas. How to become an occupational health nurse. When determining how to become an occupational health nurse, there are many factors to consider. For example, it's important to develop specialized skills and attend specific academic training. It can also be beneficial to understand the duties and responsibilities of an occupational health nurse to ensure it is the best career choice for you. Finally, when choosing occupational health nursing as a career, ensure you enjoy working in an industrial environment, helping organizations to provide a healthy and safe workplace. There are several steps to complete when becoming an occupational health nurse, including 1. Complete a nursing degree. The first step to becoming an occupational health nurse is to obtain a nursing degree. To do this, you complete a minimum of 4 years in post-secondary school, gaining a bachelor's degree in nursing. There are universities across the country that offer excellent academic programs for nursing. You learn about medical and surgical nursing, biological and social sciences, and professional ethics. During your degree, you also experience hands-on clinical practice. Once you complete your nursing degree, you are a generalist nurse. To become a registered nurse, RN, the next step on your journey is to become a registered nurse or RN. Once you've completed your nursing degree, you can apply to write the National Council Licensure Examination, NCLEX, exam. A passing grade on this national exam is a requirement for registration within your province of practice. Each region has a governing body that provides registration to nurses to ensure that the quality of training, knowledge, and clinical practice remains consistent and high quality to protect the profession and public. Once completing the exam and registering in your province, you can practice as a registered nurse. 3. Take a certificate program in occupational health nursing. Once you have your registered nurse designation, you can continue your education by taking a certificate program in occupational health nursing. This program teaches you specific occupational health and safety knowledge that you can use every day in your career. For example, the certificate teaches you about workplace injuries and prevention, wellness programs, and occupational health and safety regulations. The program is usually less than a year to complete. 4. Complete your certification exam. The last step to becoming an occupational health nurse is to get your Canadian certification in occupational health, CONSI, through the Canadian Nurses Association. Once you complete the required exam, the association certifies you as an occupational health nurse that remains valid for 5 years. This is the preferred standard for employment in this profession in Canada. Once you receive this certification, you are an RN and a CONSI and can use both designations on your resume and professional profile. What does an occupational health nurse do? An occupational health nurse, also referred to as an industrial nurse, is a registered nurse specializing in occupational health and safety. They help treat, care for, and rehabilitate workers who are ill or injured on the job. An occupational health nurse also works with organizations to provide education and training on workplace health and safety protocols and safe work practices. They can also work with companies to develop employee wellness programs or give recommendations to personnel departments on employees' work capabilities, such as fit-for-work assessments. Some of the primary duties of an occupational health nurse include complete testing or screening services, such as ergonomic assessment, drug and alcohol testing, pulmonary function testing, audiometric testing, or blood pressure screening, assess and treat work-related illnesses and injuries, perform emergency care on site, and arrange for further medical care as needed, perform fit-for-work testing for specific jobs in the workplace, offer health counseling and support, and provide referrals to other medical or healthcare professionals, such as psychologists, physical therapists, or general physicians. Work with company management to create, implement, and manage wellness programs, such as fitness programs, vaccination programs, or workplace safety training. Ensure compliance with provincial workplace health and safety regulations and workers' compensation boards. Assist with managing short and long-term disability cases, such as arranging for insurance or health care coverage, ongoing rehabilitation, and return to work protocols. Work in collaboration with a company's health and safety team to identify workplace hazards and make suggestions to minimize injuries and accidents. Collect workplace data to evaluate the success and effectiveness of workplace health and safety programs.
Agora você tem o texto. Lembre-se de entrar em contato. Na descrição você tem o nosso contato.
Now that you have these cool ideas, let's have some templates. Only you can do this. Then subscribe yourself to get these videos every week. 2. Templates. Other areas to include on your resume. While it's often helpful to include your areas of expertise on a resume, consider including the following sections. Resume header. This appears at the top of your resume and includes your contact details, first and last name, address, phone number, and email address. If you consider your social media profiles important to your application, you can also include them in the header. The purpose of a clear resume header is to help the hiring manager identify you and familiarize themselves with how to contact you. You can make your first and last name unique by typing it in bold or using a slightly larger font. Professional summary. After the resume header, you can include your professional or career summary. This area usually consists of 3 to 4 sentences that describe your career achievements and accomplishments, including awards. You can use this section to pitch yourself for the role by showing the hiring manager how your strengths and skills relate to the available position. It's important to customize your professional summary to the company or position's requirements. Work experience. In a chronological resume, you can list your work experience with the most recent position at the top. When listing your work experience, include the title of your role, the dates of employment, and the company's name and location. You can highlight your skills, accomplishments, and expertise in this section by describing your duties and achievements. Education. This section usually comes next on your resume and includes formal training, professional courses, seminars, and degrees. To include a degree or training in this section, list the degree, institution, and your graduating year. You can also include academic awards, honors, and degrees in progress. When listing programs or courses, you can order them in the same way you did with your work experience, starting with the most recent or relevant qualification. Tips to consider when writing about your areas of expertise. Consider applying the following tips when including your areas of expertise on a resume. Highlight your previous successes. This includes various situations where you used your experience and skills to achieve results in your work. Be clear and confident when explaining your achievements. For instance, you can include how your knowledge of programming language helped determine a company's data analysis and forecast. Combine your hard and soft skills. Hard and soft skills are equally important aspects of performing your duties and responsibilities. Applying for a position by listing only your hard skills, such as CSS, editing, data mining, and photo editing, may limit your chances. Sometimes combining your hard and soft skills on your application can improve your chances. For example, you can list your project management, digital design, and photo enhancement and editing skills with networking, observation, and time management skills. Conduct your research while writing your resume. It's important to identify the skills and areas of expertise your industry may want from its employees. Identifying these traits can help you recognize the hiring manager's needs, so you can use specific terms to highlight your expertise in those areas. You can also use keywords to show your abilities in various areas based on whether you possess intern, intermediate, expert, specialist, or advanced levels of expertise. Template for writing about your area of expertise on a resume. Consider using this template when including your areas of expertise on your resume. Full name, city and province, phone number, email address, professional summary. Describe your qualifications and experience for the position using 3 or 4 sentences. Emphasize how these qualifications make you a right for the role. Work experience, job title, name of employer, city and province, period of employment, job description, duties, skills, and awards related to the experience, job description, duties, skills, and awards related to the experience, job description, duties, skills, and awards related to the experience, education background, name of degree, name of the institution, city and province, graduation year, include your grade or degree classification, consider including any relevant academic achievements, courses, or projects, certifications, relevant certification and year of certification, relevant certification and year of certification, skills, relevant skill and level of expertise, relevant skill and level of expertise, relevant skill and level of expertise, example of resume that shows an area of expertise. Here's an example of a resume that includes an individual's area of expertise. Catherine Stone, Toronto, Ontario, 322-577-7472. Catherine Stone at Emailcom, professional summary, data analyst who's eager to join. An innovative technological firm recognized as an analytical team member capable of taking on an extensive range of tasks, awarded the Python Prize in 2021 for using existing programming languages to develop new algorithms that improve data accuracy by 22%. Work experience, data analyst, Pair Solutions, Ottawa, Ontario, 2020-2021. Collected data relating to the company's website and social media platforms, collaborated with database administrators and management teams to develop systems for data analyses, collaborated with team leads, engineers, and programmers to recognize opportunities for system updates, recommendations, and policy development, developed valuable predictive analytics by analyzing trends, patterns, and running diagnostics. Data analyst intern, Growth Tech, North Bay, Ontario, 2019-2020, mined and reorganized data into clear, accessible formats, fixed coding errors, provided documents to stakeholders outlining steps involved in the company's data analysis. Education background, Bachelor of Science in Statistics, Nipissing University, North Bay, Ontario, 2019, certification, CCA Certified Analyst, 2021, SQL certification, 2019, skills, data entry, probability and statistics, data visualization, process mapping, critical thinking, machine learning, effective communication, organization, teamwork and collaboration. Now you have some cool templates, get the inspiration there. Ask whatever you want in the comments, that would be awesome. Thank you very much to join us here. Help us to do our best to help you by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. You see us in our next video. Bye for now.